on today's episode of 3 Sweaty Caucasians in a Dark Room. I'm Oliver Plord.
I'm Mark.
I'm Archer Piero.
And special guest,
Ian Bowles, you feel me?
The fall movie.
Back with another banger of an episode. This is episode 3. You know, I'm the special guest. Like I said, this is gonna be a banger.
Special.
Sports topic today.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, it's gonna be a banger.
So, Ian.
Yo.
How about you tell the audience a little bit about yourself? You play 2 sports here at E.O. Smith. Am I correct in that?
Yeah. I'm a football player. That's my main sport. You feel me?
Yeah. You don't have to keep saying that.
You feel me? Next is basketball. I just do basketball for fun. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Some calm shit. You know.
That makes sense. So, how are you at football?
First year, last year, my freshman year, I got my varsity letter.
Wow,
you know,
that's amazing.
This
Really
year,
inspiring.
I got my first official starting stats and stuff.
Oh my god.
Going good. Me and Oliver were the gunner duo.
Yeah, punching warriors.
We had a combined 10 forced fumbles on the season.
Yeah.
You know, we were bangers at it. You feel me?
We had 4 or 5 games in a row where we had a fumble recovery on punt.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
It was absurd.
It was actually ridiculous. Mark was there for one of those games.
Oh, really?
Yep. My game back. It
Was that game he was wearing the all white?
Yeah, it was a blackout. It was a game where all white.
Bro, I'm colorblind maybe.
Hey, I wore all white to that game.
You were playing.
I know. I'll show you the picture.
So, Ian,
Yo,
you are a Chicago Bears fan. Let's just get right into the meat of our episode here, football.
the juicy meat, yeah.
And you guys had a pretty good win over the Lions, did you not?
We had an amazing win. You know, Justin Fields, this season, we're finally seeing him produce a good amount. This is his best season. He's been plagued by a couple injuries, you know.
Yeah.
Which sucks because I'm a Bears fan, and he's spectacular. He puts on a show. You feel me?
Glazing is insane.
But against the Lions,
D1 glaze, bro.
That's crazy.
Lions, he threw for 225 yards, I think, and then he ran in for a touchdown. He also had a passing touchdown. You know, he's just in my opinion, top 5 quarterback in the NFL right now.
Top 5 is
Top 5 is a little absurd.
quite an assumption.
Honestly, top 5 is absurd.
Mark, what's your top 5 quarterbacks?
I don't know any.
Well, you know
Tom
one.
Brady, is that one? Patrick Mahomes. Those are the only 2 I know.
All right, Ian. I'd like to talk about. You guys have 2 first-round draft picks this year, and
Yeah.
you're most likely to get the first-round pick with the Panthers being the worst team in the league. So, what do you want the Bears to do with those 2 picks?
I mean, I feel like I'm seeing Justin Fields develop really well this season, and I would like to just get him another weapon. So, and I'm an Ohio State fan, so with nothing else being said, I think it's pretty obvious we should get Marvin Harrison Jr. He's the GOAT.
Marvin's good.
What do you think about Caleb Williams still being predicted to be the top pick?
I just feel like that's just some idiot that's never played football before making that prediction.
Yeah.
I agree.
Mark, you don't
I
even know what the
idiot.
NFL
I am
draft
the
is.
idiot. Just stop in your head. It's so dark in here, I can't see.
It is dark. We are in a dark room,
It's
everybody.
so
I hope you
small.
know that.
4 sweaty Caucasians.
There's not room in the
Yeah, 4 sweaty Caucasians.
3 sweaty Caucasians, 5 4.
So, before we get into anything else, I think I would like to explain how we're going to be structuring our episodes.
From now on.
Yeah. So, we've come to the conclusion that every Monday we'll do a show where, like this Monday, we kind of just yap for...
Better than that.
Yeah, for 30
Last Monday
minutes or
was-
so about random stuff. And, you know, we pick a couple topics, like we picked football and what else? Portfolio, Patrick Mahomes, some nonsense. Yeah, music. And so we're going to do that every Monday. And then on Wednesdays, we're going to bring in a guest like Ian. And we have a few ideas for guests lined
Thing is,
up.
we're not going to
requests.
tell you who the guest is.
Yeah,
It's a surprise.
it's a surprise.
episode.
So,
He's a note card.
We got my note card ready. And this note card highlights a player that's been on the spotlight the past few weeks.
3.
Tommy DeVito.
The Italian Stallion, or Tommy Cutlets, as some call him. Tommy DeVito.
Oh.
You know, he's been
He's
on
been
the
a banger.
spotlight. He has been a banger.
Certified.
So we're going to look at some of his stats from the past few weeks. Week 8, He split passes with Tyrod Taylor. He went 2 of 7 with -1 yards, which is astonishing. And they took an L to the Jets. Week 9, he got the majority of passes. He went 15 for 20 with 175 yards, 1 touchdown, and threw 2 picks. They lost to Vegas, 30-6. Tough loss there.
Just looking at these stats, I could see that like Justin Fields is on another level.
Yep. And then week 10, this is where this is his first game as a starter. He goes 14 for 27, only 86 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. And they lost to Dallas 17-49 in a blowout. But Dallas is one of the best teams in the NFC.
Yeah,
one of the best
I'd
teams
agree.
in the league.
A
So
lot of great
Mm-hmm.
weapons on that team. They got CeeDee Lamb.
Yep.
I don't understand that Dak Prescott hate. He's like a top 3 quarterback in the league. He has one of the. He doesn't. Have
I don't know
like
about
the
top
interceptions.
3.
top
I think so.
three.
There's a lot of prospects on that team.
Yeah, a lot of
I
prospects.
hate the Cowboys and Dak Prescott because I'm a
Tony
Redskins
Pop-
fan.
It's the
Well,
it's the
we're
Washington
getting into
Commanders.
that
Okay.
later.
But can I take what you're saying here, Archer, and cycle it into a question for Ian here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How important do you think the backup QB is in the NFL? Because
Very important.
this week we've seen a lot of backup QBs shine. Joe Flacco, Tommy DeVito,
Yeah.
Gardner Minshew is a backup quarterback who's actually been pretty good this year overall.
I mean, just looking at the season alone, there's been a lot of QB1 injuries.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen at least 15. Deshaun Watson out for the season. You know, Aaron Rodgers doesn't even get a drive with the Jets. his
He gets
old
3
ass, you
plays.
know?
Facts.
Like, it's very important. And I feel like there's a lot of people who are just hidden gems, you know? Like, for
prospects.
example, with the Bears, their backup quarterback is a Division II player. And he ended up getting, like, 2 wins, 3 losses, 2 wins. Those 2 wins are important, you know?
Yeah, it's
a very important
he
position.
made history.
Especially in the common era of the NFL. You know?
Who's your favorite backup quarterback been this year? Yo, stop it.
Oh shoot, my bad. I opened up TikTok. What was the question?
Who has been your favorite backup quarterback this year so far?
I have gotta say, probably Joe Flacco. He was eating potato chips on the couch like last
He's
month.
glazing again.
Nah, Joe Flacco is him. Archer, who's yours?
It's a tough one. I mean,
To be honest,
I did write a whole note card about Tommy DeVito, but
Oh,
I'd have to say Dorian Thompson-Robinson. DTR for the Cleveland Browns. He's been
He has.
he's been a pretty good backup.
I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
Mark.
I have to agree with Ian on this one. Whoever Johnny Flacco is probably pretty good.
my question is, when did Joe Flacco get back in the
Oh,
league?
Joe-
I thought he was retired like 10 years ago.
Joe
Me too. You know what? I have to say my favorite? Zappy Nation, baby.
Bailey Zappi.
Bailey Zappi?
I mean,
Hooked up on the
So
Steelers.
much better than Mac Jones, bro. It's crazy.
I mean, maybe last season. This season, he's kind of washed.
Dude, is he more washed than Mac Jones?
No, I feel
Exactly.
What do you think the Patriots are going to do this season? There's a lot of QB prospects, you know?
I think what they got to do
They're
is
gonna
they got to
get a high
get rid
draft
of Bill
pick.
Belichick
Okay.
and then figure it out from there.
You think they're
let me
gonna keep
take
the
wheel on
QB?
this one.
Yeah,
As a
Archer's
Patriots
as our
fan,
resident Patriots fan.
I would like Marvin Harrison in the draft.
But the Bears are going to get them.
Oh,
We
but
already
if they
know.
don't, then the Patriots are going to get him. But if that doesn't work out, I would say they take a quarterback with their first, whatever, the second, third pick, whatever they end up
Mhm.
getting. And then I want them to trade up to another first-round pick and take another wide receiver,
No.
possibly Keon Coleman from Florida State.
I think
Love that.
Or that LSU wide receiver. That LSU wide receiver is something different.
they got to fix their offensive scheme because it's not going to work with the
Outdated.
guys they have. Because all they're doing is trying to get guys open on the outside deep. And none of their receivers are good enough to get open deep. They
They're
got to
not the old
start.
Patriots.
Yeah, I know they're not. You don't have Julian Edelman out there who can get a contested catch with 4 guys
You
on
don't
him.
have Gronkowski
Yeah.
who can run over an entire team.
Exactly. You got to have a scheme where you can get people open where it's not one-on-ones.
Yeah, and it's like the defense isn't even scared of the Patriots' run game either. Like they're not doing any. Like it doesn't open up the pass or anything. You know.
Mark, knock it off.
Oh my God! Stop fighting! Stop fighting! Stop fighting!
I think they gotta switch it. I don't know if you can agree with me on that, Archer.
Stop fighting!
Stop fighting. Do knock it off. What are you talking about?
How they gotta switch their offensive scheme to pads.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because you don't have receivers who can get open deep anymore.
They need to get
We
deeper.
don't have Tom Brady and Randy Moss.
Exactly. You gotta have a scheme
gotta
where
get
you
it
guys
deep.
get
get deep,
beating
man.
zones and finding open areas in zones
And
and
edging and shit.
things like that. And stuff like that. And the Patriots defense, yeah, it's pretty amazing. But yeah, they say defense wins championships, but that's not if your offense is putting 0 points on the board.
Yeah.
You lose to a team 2 field goals to 0. You lose to the Chargers 6-0. It's insane. It's insane.
All right. I'd like to make a topic change. You feel
Okay,
me?
you're the
This is-
guest. You're the guest.
This is gonna be a banger. We're on the topic of the E.O. Smith Panthers football organization.
Yup,
You know,
Got
Where
3
do you
players in
think-
this room.
where do you think it goes from here? You know, we have a lot of graduating seniors at the skill and line position. A lot of talent is leaving the school in big steps to fill. You know,
Yeah.
we have Noah Cordone, all conference, should have been all state wide receiver, Connor Olette, all conference quarterback, Sammy DeJesus, all conference,
twin
should have
brother.
been all state.
Yep.
If you didn't miss those, his twin brother,
Isaiah.
all conference middle linebacker. You know, a lot of talent leaving the team, and Sebastian, and all those seniors. So,
Yeah, big
what do you
snub.
think's gonna happen from here? You know.
I mean, let me give this question to Archer here.
Oh, okay. Next season, I would say we have a lot of potential if we get in the weight room.
Yeah.
Yeah, you specifically.
Alright, shut the fuck up.
What do you think the starting O line is gonna look like?
Oh, we got Jesus, my boy Jesus Meza out there.
With the Oregon Duck
Yeah,
Dunks.
the Sprite cranberry dunks, bro.
Yeah.
He's gonna cook. I know you got Jesus. You got Cookie Monster, obviously. I'm
Yeah.
saying this is what I think. Carmine,
straight dog.
Carmine at center,
Yeah.
Jesus at guard,
Mm.
Evan at guard, Cookie at tackle, and then we got to figure out the other
I
tackle.
mean, if we have to, I could play.
So-
you know?
Do we still have Kane on? Do you guys still have Kane on the team? Or?
No.
Okay.
It's
But-
gonna be like our
That changes
JV
things.
team from last season.
Yeah.
That's literally what it is.
But we just got to figure out the tackle situation, the other tackle. But who knows? Maybe we'll have a big dog come in and decide to join football their senior year or something, or a big boy join their junior
I
year.
could stay back.
Yeah. What do you think who's gonna fill in the shoes of Sammy DeJesus?
I don't know,
I think
man.
Archer's
He's
has
a
the
fast
potential.
guy.
Archer's,
fast
if
guy.
Archer hits the weight room, I think he has potential. Archer can catch. Archer does not hit the
Bring that
balls.
up.
Have you heard the news? JV prospect Giovanni Rivas is sitting out of basketball to get bigger and focus on football.
Oh, is he?
So he's trying to
Wow.
fill those shoes. We have Jordan, you know.
Yup,
He's a north-south
dog.
strong runner. He's a straight dog. you
Yup,
know.
yup.
The running back room is getting up there. We just need to keep lifting.
Exactly.
Wide receiver wise, a lot of shoes to fill, you know.
I think we gotta figure out a scheme that works for our wideouts and make
I
it
mean,
work.
slot receivers, we're just straight dogs. Me and
Yup.
Brandon, Santiago.
I mean, you got Joey Baker still.
Joey Baker's on the outside, though. I'm talking about the slot
Yeah.
receivers. Me and Brandon, we're about to cook next year. Mia, Z, Joey next to me, Brandon out, and then Archer probably on the outside,
Yeah, I
too.
mean, you got
know?
Archer, Sean, and Big T. One of those three guys.
How do you guys think this new team setup is gonna change your guys' play style?
I mean,
I'm just trying to bullshit a question.
What question is that?
I don't know.
I feel that we're definitely going to be doing more passing
Yeah,
attempts.
100%.
I feel like we don't have a run block line.
No.
You know, we don't have enough power there unless we follow Cookie. But
Can't follow
if we do
Cookie
that,
every play.
Yeah, they're gonna just start busting that gap. They're gonna bust inside. You feel me?
Yeah, because they're not gonna let you pound the ball down their throats without consent. Like, it's just not
yeah,
possible.
We do have G Gilbo though, so
Yeah, but we had Isaiah.
Even T28 couldn't
You know,
do that all the
yeah,
time. You know.
We had Isaiah, and he is a beast, and he can't always hit a hole because
With
there
the
is no
O-line
hole.
we had
You know
this
what I'm
year,
saying?
you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Next year it's gonna be worse. So I feel like we have a prospect named Sean Podesic.
He's a dog.
Dog, bro. He was in for half or like last quarter of the game against Plainville. He had a
63 yards passing and rush for a
63
touchdown.
yards passing, 20-yard rush for a touchdown. He had a 79% completion rating.
And he didn't even run during that rushing touchdown.
Yeah.
He jogged. It looked like he wasn't even
Majestic.
trying.
And he didn't even have time to warm up.
Yeah.
You know, and in his JV games, you know, he's showing his running capability. So I feel like we could keep the running aspect as a QB, you know, but we're definitely gonna be slinging that thing.
Sean hits the weight room, gets a little bigger. He's gonna be like Connor all over again, a beast. He can throw and he can hit. But the only difference between Sean and Connor is that Sean was born to be a quarterback. That kid was Ian. That kid was designed to throw the ball, man.
Yeah, just look at his form; it's majestic, you know.
Exactly.
I feel like next year, me and the gunner duo, Oliver Pillarude. It just got way darker.
Yeah, they turned off the lights.
Way
It's
darker
I'm
and way
really sweaty right
sweatier in this Caucasian.
It's so tight in here.
You know, we're gonna be thug shake
So
jizzling
why you
all the
walking
time.
around?
Well,
You know, we're about to have at least 20 forced fumble, me and Oliver combined.
exactly, because I wasn't even out there on punt for
Yeah, for most
2 months.
Yeah, you know,
or not for 2 months, for 6 weeks I wasn't out there on punt.
in our special teams, we gotta get better. At least
Facts.
3 of our losses.
Well,
this
how about
year
we
was
talk about
offense.
that? We have no more Ant Bulldog. We have Justin,
Turn your light off.
the JV kicker.
I mean, if it really comes down to it, I could come out of retirement for kicking. Over the summer, I hit a 40-yard field goal, you know, you feel me? I feel like I have a stronger leg.
Yeah.
So he's going to have some competition. I'm going for that kicker spot.
Well, how about I segment this into our next segment? Ian, take a seat. Who or what is the freaking family?
Yo.
I've been wondering for so long. Who is the freaking family?
Family, you feel me? So, back in the day, you know, I was not playing sports for my hometown, you know?
Whoa.
I was playing sports at Manchester. A lot of great people there. I have friends to this day.
Yep, I see the posts, the fruity ass posts.
Shout out to NROB, you know? Shout out to all them boys there, you feel me?
Yeah.
But back at sports, I played for a team called the Knights, and we were always like family on 3, right? 1, 2, 3, family. And then when that happened, me and my boys were joking around saying for the freaking family, or for the family.
I see.
For the family. And then when I got here, I said that one time, and then everyone started adapting and changing in their own way, and now it's become the frickin' family, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's a society, it's a way of living. If you're part of the family, you have to be accepted into the family. You know, you can't just walk into this and walk out. You're a part of the family. When you're a part of the family, you're a part of it. There's no going out. Just like Danny DeVito, it's like a mob.
Damn it, you mean Tommy DeVito?
Tommy
His
DeVito.
agent.
Type shit.
Probably him and his agent were kissing or some shit. That's what Archer wrote down. I've been keeping this one for a while.
Ian, I know there's an important part of the family. It's a food that you actually like. Chicken.
Oh, yeah. Chicken sandwich, you know.
Or the chicken big rock.
Chicken bacon ranch salad. Hand sandwich, you know. If you're trying to bulk up like I've been doing, I'm trying to get ready. I'm trying to go D1 in football. Got to get that weight up, you feel me? So you got to eat the chicken sandwich, chicken bacon ranch sandwich. And then also, you got to go to the store, get the microwavable chicken and put it in the microwave.
I see you eating chicken for breakfast at school.
Yeah, I do, indeed. That chicken cinnamon toast crunch style. You feel me?
Chicken.
Well,
Mark doesn't know what we're talking about because he's not part of the
there's also
family,
some slang related to the family. How about you give us some of it? The stuff you can release.
slang.
Some of it can't be released to the
Some
outside.
of it can't be released to the public, you know. I'd like to keep most of it private, you know. We have some hand signals in the family.
Yep. Just do it up.
You know, I don't want to release the language to the public yet.
I'll accept
Maybe
that.
if I get invited in a month or two to another podcast or in a couple weeks, we'll get more in depth. But as of right now, I don't feel comfortable with the public knowing this information.
We're pretty both, but we might be able to figure
we'll
a way to
fit you
fit you in.
What about who's in the family? Can you tell us about this?
Not Mark.
More of
You
the
guys.
prominent members I can, not everybody.
Is this like a game?
3 names off the top of my head. Oliver, Brendan Santiago. He's a part of family, but he's not like one of the general. I'm a real general.
Means Archer.
Archer.
Yeah.
I'm a real general. He's a real general, and Brendan is a real general. We're the 3 generals of the family. I'm a real general. But yeah, that's really just pretty much the family.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Y'all could join if you want.
Well, they had to be inducted.
Yeah, but you might not get accepted, and you have to do a lot of things to get into the family, and not many people can do it.
Mm-hmm. What are some of these things?
Yeah.
I cannot tell you on this recording device. 'Cause, shit could get deep.
Let bro be deep.
So we have an absolute meat rider here in the podcast with us. His name is Mark Angerbrecht.
I really am not a meat rider.
And I want you tell us how you really feel about Mark.
Okay.
Mark,
Let's go. Let's go.
I mean,
It's about to get spicy, guys.
Let's jump over the
Buckle your seatbelts and get your popcorn. Here we go.
he's a little weird sometimes, right?
All
One
right.
time I was
Make up some
trying to
stories.
go home.
Oh, he's talking about how I
eat some
stole his brother's
Tampico.
car.
Can you get him to mute?
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Shut your bitch ass.
Mr. LaPointe's gonna kick us out.
All right, so I mean, sometimes he's a little weird, like I said. One time I was at Price Chopper. I was enjoying my chicken from Price Chopper upstairs. Next time I know, my brother's tapping on my back, and then I get into my car. This dude's sitting in my back. And next thing you know, he starts playing some weird song. We gave him aux.
Wait, you had the aux,
And
not me.
he starts playing some weird song. I'll play some.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, as I know,
I
Mark.
think someone's a liar. This is not how the story went down.
And he just started playing songs like that.
As I know, you and Mark are very close in proximity where you
We
reside.
are.
Oh,
I
really?
personally haven't hung out with him outside.
I've done a
of
few
school.
drive-bys on his
You know?
property.
One time during Halloween, I egged his house.
I think you didn't, bro.
And I threw hot honey buns at him.
Well, it sounds like one step away from a homeless shelter. So.
Fuck you.
Yeah, that's what I originally was planning on going to there.
You
But,
can have a brawl in the
We're not having a brawl. Sit down.
all right. But yeah, that's just how I feel.
I see.
He's not the greatest person.
Uh-huh.
He goes to the gym a lot, and I can still bench more than him, which is concerning.
How much does he bench?
Mark, how much?
He's a gym-
205. I'm a
I bench.
sophomore.
Wait, I bench more than him.
I'm a sophomore.
I bench 210.
Wow, Mark, get your
207.
money up. That's a sophomore.
I'm almost 215.
It's a
Okay,
sophomore.
bro. He's a sophomore at the gym at his house. He's also like 7 feet tall. He's like he probably injects testosterone. Like I've been taking so much estrogen, it's not even healthy anymore.
But yeah, that's just how I feel.
God.
And I have
He's
a
part of the
question-
freaking family.
I have
He's
a-
chicken.
I have a question for Mark.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the family?
I think the family, it's not in a good state right now. I think you guys have a lot of rivals that.
What are you
Alright, I think we have to deal with that. Not me. I mean, you guys have to deal with that. Not my fault.
Okay.
But the family's got some work to do. You guys got members like Archer who just need to go to the gym.
Mark,
That is that. I
I've said
won't
that a lot
disagree.
today.
stop bringing that up.
I'm
Mark.
trying to force him
Mark,
to go to the gym.
I won't lie. There are some members that have to go.
There's some members lacking, and I think
Can you
you
name
guys
those
need to do a
members?
cut.
Are you allowed to name those numbers? Because me and are the freaking generals.
We're the generals. I think we need to make it a group decision. We have to have a general meeting.
Where's Anthony Manning sit on this list?
Anthony Manning is like right below the general. Actually, so you and Brendan are generals. Me and Anthony. Actually, no. Brendan's like a general. Me, you, and Anthony are like founders. You know.
Yeah, 'cause
You're
I remember-
no. You and Anthony are co-founders. I'm the founder. You know.
Anthony was there in
I'm
the family
top
before I was.
Yes. You know.
I heard it from him because he used to call you family, and I was like, "What the fuck is the deal with family?"
Yeah.
And then you said the freaking family, and then it turned
They
into
just
that.
caught on like that overnight.
Yep. Next thing you know, me, you, we're generaling.
Yeah.
That's
You
very
know,
cool.
The family has immaculate riz too.
Does he?
They have
do they?
rosters and all that.
Oh, really?
Can't get too deep.
You sure you the General Oliver does?
You know, it's a beautiful thing, the family. You know?
It is.
It's a safe space for everybody.
Archer, tell us about your experience with the family.
The only memories I have with the family are from the football, really.
Oh my god, this baddie just snapped me.
Anyway, honestly, I didn't know what the family meant either until I heard like Oliver and Ian talk about it at football practice. I asked Oliver, I was like, "What's the family?" And Oliver explained the whole thing to me. Yeah. And then I was inducted into the family.
Had to do his tasks.
Not as
You do the streaks right now.
Not as deep into it as Oliver or Ian are, but you know,
pretty deep.
I'm still pretty deep, I think.
Let bro be deep.
Yeah. Can I tell a story, guys?
Yeah.
From this morning.
Uh-huh.
And Ian, I want your opinion on the story. So I'm tutoring my Latin students that I have to tutor. And I look up on the Kahoot.
Stop fucking behind. Stop flashing the room.
I look up on the Kahoot board that they're partaking in the Kahoot, and it's this weird kid, and his name, he puts the wine glass emoji and the little Sigma thing, and he definitely, I smelt him.
Did he take a cold shower this morning?
So I want your opinion on these so-called Sigmas.
He's gonna escape the matrix.
How?
Did he take the red pill?
What the difference between the family is and the Sigmas are? Because the Sigmas are smelly and weird.
That's one of our rival gangs.
Because Mark actually claims to be.
No, bro. What? I mean,
Mark thinks he's a Sigma.
I make fun of it.
Only 3 of us are gonna walk out.
Really? Like, no, you gotta walk slow, take cold showers, take the red pill to be a Sigma.
You know, I feel like that's the main enemy of the family. You know,
Really?
they try to keep us down.
I thought the GSA club was.
What does that mean?
The Gender Sexuality Alliance.
No comment, because if this gets out, this could affect my college applications and my dreams.
Oh, man, I go to college.
You know, so I want to go and live my life and be in the NFL and make millions of dollars. You feel me?
Yeah.
type shit, and this is a banger of an episode. I don't want to ruin that.
Can I say something?
Of course.
course.
Feel free. You're a host of this podcast.
Yeah.
Other day,
No.
I called this
my God,
kid.
another
I called
baddie
this
snapped
kid
me.
Mark over here.
Okay.
This is a very Sigma move on his
What
part.
did I do?
It's very
What's that thing?
interesting information. I caught him playing skibbity box fights
We were
in
playing it
Fortnite
together.
for like approximately 5 hours.
We played it
This
together.
kid
Mark, what the fuck
over
is
here
a
thinks
skibbity
he's-
toilet, bro? What the fuck
I
is
don't
that shit
know.
even, bro?
Why are you
it
playing
together.
skibbity box fights in Fortnite for 5
You guys
hours?
are
Like,
you played it. We played it together.
Why do you keep on talking about eating skibbity peanut butter without a spoon?
That's not what I said. Skippy peanut butter, and it's a little packet. I told you. I
With-
found him in my closet.
Without a spoon, correct?
Found him in my closet. It is without a spoon. That is correct.
So,
Found him in my closet. I eat them.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Who in here uses beads?
Oh yeah. No.
What's
Ian,
Mark's
I have
admit
something
to
to talk about.
Because I know for a fact one of us do. Raise your hand now.
Ian, I have a question.
Or else I'm exposing it. So 2 of us do.
Ian, I saw when I was at Price Chopper, I saw you sucking down on a bottle, like down your throat, kind of thing.
Oh,
You talking about that?
Kool-Aid.
That was deep in your throat. Not gonna lie. Can you justify it?
I mean, it was good flavor. It was that blue rise flavor.
A blue rags.
Yeah.
And I had to suck it like a baby bottle.
Okay.
Fresh off the mom's
Speaking of
stomach, you feel me?
sucking things, what do you think of the chiefers that populate the bathrooms?
Shit. You know,
are you
I
violent,
perso-
Chiefers?
I personally don't do that because I'm a student athlete, you know.
Exactly.
I have
Can't be
bigger
caught doing
and
that
better things to do in my life.
He needs his lungs
You
to
know,
be intact for football.
I need my lungs to be intact, so you know, I can do things in life.
Yeah.
And speaking of this, look at this video. I was on the phone with my friend, and he added a little kid, I think it was his cousin or some shit, into the FaceTime call, and he's 6 years old,
Mhm.
right? Look what this kid is doing.
No way.
If that was my child, I'd probably execute him.
Dude, no way,
He's
bro.
smoking a blunt at 6 years old. Like
That's
just-
sad, bro. That's just
Honestly,
sad.
I think he's just trying to live his life, you know. Have a little fun while he's young, you know. Like fuck around.
Look, shut up. That's you would let your kids
If
smoke.
you guys,
a blunt at
if
6
you
years
guys didn't know, there is a chiefer in this room. It's Oliver Ploy.
I'm not a checker.
I have caught him many times back in my old Latin days.
I have videos.
Caught him many times. I have videos too.
In the Spanish
Him
bathroom.
chiefing it out. Sometimes he tries to like say it's not real, but I see
not
I
real.
see the vape coming up.
I specifically remember when you would go to the bathroom during Latin, you'd come back smelling of
The
fruit.
vape
That's not
barrage.
true. Oliver, one time I saw you. You were in tight black skinny jeans, and I saw a
That's-
vape
okay, this is
sticking
not-
to your pocket.
It's not a true story.
It is a true. I saw
Never
a Benjamin
worn
sticking
tight
out.
black skinny jeans in my life.
Mark
I
takes
don't know, man.
steroids. That's why he's so strong.
Yeah.
Archie, maybe you should take some then. Skinny ass.
I'm not taking steroids like you.
Why
You
you
didn't take
Mark?
steroids. Would you even be able to bench the bar?
I don't take steroids. The allegations are not true. Guy. We should have an episode on him.
He's in this room.
Want to get peace with him?
Nope.
So,
100%.
circle it back to the family. I know it's been quite some time. How would Mark get into the family? Because I know he's chomping at
I
the
do
bit
not
to
care
get
about the
in.
family.
He's
'cause
chomping at the bit.
He can't.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
Respectfully, he can't.
Because he's a Sigma?
Yeah.
If
just
you're
too,
a Sigma, you can never transfer over to Phone.
That's facts. That's facts, yo.
Archie, let me send your streaks for
I
you.
think it's kind of like a racial problem in
I've
this.
got a text
In
right
the,
here, Hold
are
on.
there racial problems in the family? The family?
Yeah.
Discrimination, maybe? Because I noticed all the members are white. At least all the generals are white. So.
Because I'm a real general.
Okay.
You think that's fat? Let me send your streaks, Kyle.
Okay.
I don't do streaks. Shit's weird.
Oh my god, hose just said.
Your girlfriend.
Who's your girlfriend?
I'm not telling you. These
She
two
beats
know.
him.
Yeah, she
Who's his girlfriend?
Can't tell you.
She beats him though.
Shit,
It's private
Does
information
she
for
come
the
to the
pod.
school?
No.
No.
Oh,
She goes to
Yes.
Porter Middle School.
Mark, what the fuck?
What's your
So,
rate? What's
actually,
your
we were wondering if we could do an episode with, what was the guy's name?
Matthew?
No.
Her
What?
son?
Archer, the guy, the PE teacher?
Oh, what? Donahue?
What?
No, the
What
guy
are you
from
telling me?
Porter, the PE teacher from Porter. We were wondering if we should do an episode with him.
I remember him.
I mean, but in a dark, sweaty room, I don't
Yeah.
think that's a good idea.
He's still inside of me though, so like I can talk for him.
I can ring him up. I can make some calls.
That's crazy.
I got his number.
That's crazy. Well, guys,
That was a good episode.
I think we've reached the end of our
Can I do the
topics
outro?
here. Yeah. Just leave it on the ground.
Be quiet, stop.
we have a call
We have one
coming
more
in.
thing,
We have a call
apparently.
coming in, I guess.
Yo, you can say one thing for the freaking family on the podcast.
Who is this? Is this Gavin?
Say one thing for the podcast.
I'm him.
He's edgy.
Who are you?
Noah Roberts.
What do people call you?
Noah and Anurag.
All right, thank you.
Okay. That was
We had two
spicy
special
call.
guests. This week.
Yeah, I guess so. So,
Yes,
Mark's
that's-
gonna give us the exit right here.
I think our guest. should
We
be
will
back
see
there.
you guys next Monday.
This was a freaking banger!